to a new episode of the Rebel Radio Podcast. I didn't butcher the opening this week.
No, not this week.
Last week it took like 4 tries. And, well, this is Mark.
This is Matt.
And Brandon.
Hey.
Welcome to the show from the Cold 45 Podcast.
What's going on, guys? Hey.
Not much, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Making.
I know.
I'm cheering with water here
sorry,
since
guys.
I'm on antibiotics.
Well, I have root beer because, I made life choices that were questionable at all times.
Questionable life choices.
Yeah, hey, just last week's episode, man, I was quite coughing a lot. And I broke down and I stopped being stubborn and went and got that good old antibiotic medicine stuff. So,
oh, yeah. Stuff from across the border.
Because it's like making me feel kind of... Like, it's kind of making... Well, today's not so bad. Like, yesterday, the first day on it, I was like, man, I was feeling like really kind of just wonky. That's some strong shit they gave me. Some sort of steroid-type medicine.
Damn, man. You can be lifting cars in those
That's
times.
right.
Yeah,
man,
dude.
It's like fucking Hulk. Like,
Boogers coming out your nose, powerlifting shit.
You're going to be calling everyone brother all the time.
Hulk Hogan style.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad we finally got you on the show, Brandon.
Dude,
We've been talking
I'm
for a
happy.
while about doing this, man. And we had saved the movie we're doing today for this episode because, like, I guess we had some running jokes on Twitter and Facebook about the movie we're doing, and we're like, we got to do that movie together.
Hell yeah, man.
But and we'll get to that in just a little bit. So how's y'all's week's been? I've been sick. You already know that.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking ass cheeks. It's been a shit week, dude. Like, it's a 2-man operation for my job, necessarily.
Yeah.
And it's been a 1-man show all week.
Oh.
And, we had to do, like, the beginning of the week, I had to do, I deliver, like, just random shit for, like, remodels and other bullshit like that.
Yeah.
1 stop, 6 apartments. No, 7 apartments. 6 of the apartments were on the 3rd floor. 1 was on the 2nd.
Oh,
And I
no.
was just like, yeah, enjoy that. More of this all week. And I was just getting my ass kicked, dude. I'm just...
Heck no.
I slept so fucking hard Friday night, dude. It was ridiculous. Like
That's
even when
rough.
my son got up, he was like, "I'm hungry." I'm like, "Just get some Chex Mix. I don't give a fuck." Just over here. And I basically fell back asleep and like woke up at like 11. I was trash, bro. It's been a boo boo ass week. I'm
Damn.
glad it's over,
It feels like the first 5 weeks of this year have just been kind of like that.
dude. Him saying the January is the Monday of the year, of like the whole year, is so fucking
True,
accurate.
man. And then, like, for me,
Yeah.
like, last year, February is when all the bad shit went down with the ex-wife, so I'm ready for fucking March already. Like, just screw February, let's just jump over it. So I guess it feels like 2020 has not started out the way we would have liked it to. With the Astro scandal and Kobe Bryant and just work and everything else, it just feels like
Thought we were gonna get nuked
this was
to high
supposed to be a
hell.
better year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were off to a rip-roaring start. I was like, yeah, be fucking...
World War III memes.
Yeah, because I saw the memes. I'm like, ha, wait, what?
What?
And then it was like, oh, yeah, by the way, all of Australia's on fire. I'm like, why is
Yes.
No! Like, where?
And then yesterday it was hailing in Australia. People were dodging like softball-sized hail. And I'm like, they can't catch a break.
You know who I really want to fuck up? I want to box up every single, like psycho evangelicals, whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Everyone that talk about the rapture and shit and how like far off they are. I want to whoop their ass. Because like, if they would have just said the shit now,
Right.
it'd be a whole other thing, bro. I'll be having my Bible in my hand right now. I'll be like,
That's what I always mess with people. It's like, you can't say it's coming because it says we're not supposed to know when it's coming.
Right.
I was like, so it's not coming. If you feel like you know it's coming, then it's not coming.
yeah, it's definitely gonna.
Boom.
We're gonna get sideswiped.
Yeah,
But
dude.
somehow
It's
we're
just-
still here,
Right.
which I don't understand because it's been a lot.
Yeah.
It's been a
Yeah.
lot.
And then, that damn building explosion was 10 minutes from here.
Oh, that was
the
nuts.
other day. So,
Yeah.
that felt like
I
World
forgot about
War
this shit.
III.
Yeah, that happened to
Yeah.
yeah. God.
I drove by it the other day. It looks like a movie set. Like the building is like almost unreal
Dude,
looking.
like ripped open the
That's
metals.
crazy.
I had people like in the Heights said they heard it. I was like, what? My
Yeah.
ass knocked out. I didn't hear shit. I was asleep. I was knocked the fuck
Same
out.
here. My wife woke me up. She's like, someone's trying to break into the garage. And I was like, there ain't no way someone's trying to break into my garage.
That was the Friday before the Compalooza event. Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago.
Usually, like, if she wakes me up and says, someone's like there was one time she's like, someone's trying to break into our backyard. Someone was trying to get into our backyard.
Oh, fuck.
I grabbed my gun, and I just racked one. The guy ran off. Turns out the neighbor has a restraining order against her baby daddy. And he was trying to break in through our fence to get through her fence, or maybe she thought our fence was his fence. But he ran off, and I was like, I ain't going to jail. I was like, I just want to scare your ass. But I was like, I ain't grabbing anything for that. I was like, there ain't no way someone's getting to a garage. I was like, I don't have anything in there that's worth the value. And then I see this report on, the Buzz reported it pretty quick that, there was an explosion in Spring Branch, and I was like, someone saw someone's ring camera, was already posted on the site, and you see this big old fireball come up. I was like, okay.
That company's in deep shit.
Yeah, and you were up too. You were up at 5, I think. Yeah, and Frank, and people were all messaging about it. So
yeah, that company's already filed for bankruptcy because all the lawsuits. Apparently, they didn't have the right insurances in place.
Yeah,
for something like this if it happens. So they're in deep shit.
Yeah, 2 people died, right?
Yeah, 2 people. 2 people died. The businesses next to that business are just blown, and then all the houses behind it, they're jacked up. My wife's grandparents live off of Clay and Gessner, and I was like, we need to check on your grandparents. And she called and she said they had some stuff fall over, but no one's house, their ceiling didn't split open or anything like that, but. Yeah, they had some stuff fall over, some valuables, that like some china plates that fell over, and
it kind of puts things in perspective when we're about to talk about this movie about how like close people were to explosions.
Yes,
they're fine.
Yeah, I know,
right? It's gonna be hilarious.
You have to have long hair and a wife beater on, and you have to talk like this.
Is that what it is?
Oh, that's a good
Miss Alabama.
I love
You're going to be Miss Alabama. That makes your daddy very proud.
I love Nick Cage so much.
He's a big Elvis fan. I think that plays into his accent a little bit.
Plays into everything he does.
Yeah.
Dude. Like he's
especially in Ghost Rider. He's very Elvis in Ghost Rider.
He's super Elvis in Ghost Rider. I feel like he channeled Elvis. I think Gone in 60 Seconds he was channeling Elvis.
Yeah.
Trying to think of some other ones. I need to see Bangkok Dangerous.
I haven't seen Bangkok Dangerous.
I need to see different levels of Nick Cage. I seen the I Can Believe Him as an Action Hero Nick Cage. I've seen like a bunch of those movies.
Yeah.
I have not seen like barely holding on hair plugs Nick Cage. Like I need more of those. And I never seen National Treasure, which is really fucked up.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I just because I thought it was a kids movie at first.
Yeah, same here.
So I was like, I'll be all right. But I need, like, for the sake of what it is now, I need to see it. But I remember watching Wicker Man.
Yeah.
That was like that's like the first time I realized, like, oh, wait a minute, something's amiss here. Because, like, I was working at GameStop, and we were thinking it was going to be, like, a real serious movie. I was like, we'll just have it on in the background. This be cool. Whatever. What's the big deal? Literally, customers, everybody, we just stopped. And was like, wait, what the fuck's happening? Because, like, when he punched somebody out in the bear suit, like, the work shut down. We were like, nope, we're done. Let's just figure out what the fuck this is going. It was amazing. It was amazing. And then the ending, the way they ended, I was like, whoa, what the... He loses? Bro, it was amazing. Mm-hmm. Amazing. And then I made the biggest mistake on our show, watched the original alongside with this one. And I hated the Nick Cage version so much after that. The original is a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like almost weeping when the guy was in the fucking Wicker Man for that one, rather than laughing my ass off. This was very off-putting. I wish there was like a Japanese version of Con Air that came out before, and it was like fucking beautiful.
Dude, that would be really entertaining.
That'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And it was like one of the greatest films you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, wow, Cyrus The Virus.
That would be... So before we get into Con Air, which is the movie we're doing today.
Yes.
Which I can't wait to talk about.
Yeah, I can't either.
I have some Con Air. I actually have a Con Air story I don't think I've ever told you. It's going to be pretty cool.
Okay.
It involves my dad and some stuff, which is kind of cool. But we always say download this where we tell what we may have watched, streamed, checked out this week, video games we might have played. We've all been working a lot, so I don't know how much we watched, but I did watch something. We always let our guests go first, though. So, Brandon, what have you checked out this week? You watched anything new, streamed anything?
Only thing that I finished was the Witcher. Like, literally finished it right before we did the episode for that.
Nice.
Because we record on Thursday. We record everything on Thursday.
Okay.
So, I literally just finished the Witcher that Thursday.
Man.
And fuck. it's good, man. It's where you got to finish it.
I was pissed off because of how it ended. I'm like, you're gonna make me wait until next year for this shit?
Oh man, because that's like literally getting to like the very edge of blasting one. And it's just like, all right, we're enough. Like,
yes.
No, get the sex.
It's like everything comes together, but then there's so much chaos around it, and then they're like, okay, until next year.
But
Dragon Ball Z.
See, Dragon Ball Z is worse though because there's a lot of screaming and nothing happens. But like, like with the show, with the way the show is structured, I have to say that is actually hands down probably the best live action video game adaptation that I've ever seen personally. But just the way they treat the storytelling works for the most part. Like I'm not big on the Syria storyline, but it doesn't matter because it's you'll see. I don't want to spoil it. Yeah. Fucking amazing. What else? Did I watch anything else? I don't think I have. As far as like required watching, I haven't watched nothing else. But like when 21 Bridges comes out on video or something, y'all should watch that shit.
I heard that was good.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I wanted to see that. Yeah.
It's pretty fucking good. Yeah. It's pretty fucking good. There's a lot of gun shit going down, bro. Like it's sorry, oh that's gross. It's deceptively it's deceptively like action oriented, which is like crazy. But like people get fucked up by guns. Oh, they get fucked up. I was not ready for that. It was a lot of shit
coming out pretty soon, I would think.
I think so. I need to get it. But like I'm more so just looking forward to like other movies that are coming out. Like
you already have Ford v Ferrari on early access for digital.
I'm trying to give a fuck. I'm trying to like find some semblance of caring about that movie. It just seems like, the fact that it's doing so well, I'm actually shocked because if you just Ford versus Ferrari, it doesn't sound. I don't know. It's just something about it. I don't care. I'm not.
I was familiar with the story, and it's like Americans could not beat Lamborghini and Ferrari, and Ford was the first person to do it. My
brother saw it, and my brother doesn't go to the movies ever. Mm-hmm. He just doesn't like going to the movie theater and stuff. So, and he liked it. So, if my brother got out of the house to go see it and liked it, I'm thinking it must be pretty good.
Yeah, my cousin told me it was good.
It's an amazing cast. We got John Barenthal. You got Batman, the Punisher. You got fucking
The Martian. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, come on. Jason Bourne, bro.
Jason Bourne.
Like. That premise alone, I want to see that movie. First of all, like, can we get those guys actually doing an action movie? But like, it seems interesting. But like, I would say as far as like those type of movies that I really would like highly recommend people watch. 1917, Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. And I'm not into war films.
Yeah,
at all.
It's excellent.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
but like very subdued. But like there are moments you're like, oh, this is like just the post-mortem shit is fucking just brutal on its own. Like you just see. Like shit that already happened, and you just draw like you don't even want to know how they got to that point where they're there. It's amazing. It's just great, and like just the technical aspect that it's like one shot, the whole movie.
Yeah,
fucking amazing. And like, doing the show, like seeing so many like shitty ass movies, and then you like actually see like an actual film is like it's fucking jarring, dude. You can't watch like trying to think of a bad movie. I can't think of nothing right now, but like
like we did Street Fighter for our Patreon. God. Well, what's a bad war movie? Since you're talking a war movie.
Bad war movie?
Pearl Harbor?
Pearl Harbor's bad, but no, I'm trying to think of something
Pearl Harbor's not terrible, though.
I'm trying to think of egregious. Like, y'all just didn't handle it well. But all I could think of is, like, bad military segments. Like, I think about, like, Mega Shark versus Carcasaurus.
Right.
Like whenever they have like whenever they do military shit, it's just like, what? This is so bad. Yeah. This is so awful. Like that's probably like the worst depiction. There's a lot of war shit involved. A lot of like military stuff involved in that. Where they were
or like when movies have military in it, you can tell that the military didn't back the film.
At all.
You can see that in certain films. And like, okay, this military just looks fake.
But I can't really think of like an actual legitimately like bad war movie. Like it's a pretty observation. I can't think of one. Probably one that won't. Probably stuff that don't like aren't
just
good commercially.
Right away, yeah.
But like I haven't seen Dunkirk. I didn't see Midway. I wanted to see Midway, but I haven't seen Midway.
I do want to see Midway, yeah.
But like I don't know. I feel like they have enough wherewithal not to like fuck it up too bad.
Right.
Unless Navy SEALs counts.
Oh, yeah. The old Charlie Sheen one?
Charlie Sheen, Billy Estevez, like maybe that.
Hot Shots? Platoon?
Well, that's purposely, though.
Platoon's amazing.
Platoon,
Hot Shots was purposely a spoof, though, so that's different.
Yeah, that's different. But it's still good, though. Hot Shots was great. That's when they were doing, like, the good spoofs.
Yeah.
Like
oh, yeah.
Before, like, the Not Another series. Not Another teen movies are great.
I love Not Another Teen Movie.
Everything beyond that trash.
Yeah, Epic movie sucks. Date movie sucks.
Garbage. All garbage.
Yep. And then they just got worse.
And when they bought out the Wayans Brothers scary movie franchise.
Oh, yeah.
Bad.
Man, the Wayans did so good with Scary Movie 1. I even like 2. I know
2 was great.
Mark doesn't like the opening.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, the whole James Wood thing at the beginning with the girl and all that. I was like, okay, I'm done. I went and watched something else.
I mean, at least it was a girl this time instead of a fucking...
Yeah.
At least it was consensual.
I did eventually finish watching the movie like when it came out on video, but at the theater itself, I was like, nah, I'm done.
It was consensual, at least.
Yeah, might have just been the mood I was in that day. Who knows?
Probably. I ain't got time for this shit.
Spoofing the basketball commercial.
That part was dumb, but the turkey stuffing.
Oh yeah,
like one of my
a strong hand.
Oopsie,
my germs.
I'm sorry. Oh god, they were almost home free with the pie.
Yeah,
he's like bugger. That's like the only time I thought Tori Spelling was semi-hot.
You know what? Whenever she was getting banged by Aaron Hernandez's ghost, I was pretty good.
What?
Time out. What?
What?
That wasn't Aaron Hernandez's ghost?
He wasn't dead yet. Who was it?
Oh.
You just want to throw him in there?
What did you watch this week?
I hit up the free Voodoo section, and so I watched Waiting. So I saw the hairy vagina at the end of that movie, and then the dudes showing each other their balls.
To see Ryan Reynolds shirtless, huh?
Yep, shirtless.
It's every movie. It doesn't matter.
Saying, "Oh, the brain! You gotta squeeze your nuts together."
Louise trying to explain ball pranks is worth enough to watch.
Yes,
it's enough for admission. And then he got him too, right?
He got him.
He got him with the brain. He was like,
the brain. Dane Cook's in there.
Yeah.
And that's, dude, watching that movie makes me want to be the nicest guy to a waiter, even if something's messed up.
Oh, no,
hey, it's not your fault.
No.
Just seeing, can we,
No, dude, you don't understand. It's true. Because I was a waiter. And, I was on a hair trigger, bro.
What else are we going to do? Garlic salt.
That's disgusting. I never done...
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's actually really disgusting. But, I think... I have done really bad things, though, as a waiter. I'm not going to lie to you. I had a guy, because, I'm very dark, for people who are listening. And, a lot of times people ask me, well, I'm African. I don't care about that. That's fine.
I thought you were Indian.
Thanks. So, Native American, right?
Yeah, feather.
So, usually there's a disappointment followed by me telling them that I'm not. And I'm like, that's a bummer in itself. And, therapy sessions aside, this one guy literally just stopped fucking talking to me and just started pointing to pictures and shit. And I was already on 11. I was like, all right, motherfucker. I worked at IHOP for Christ's sake and during the graveyard shift, so 0 fucks. So I was like, okay, I got your ass, motherfucker, because we have a chef named Mike. Yeah. Hates everyone. You could
Does Mike have tattoos?
No, Mike was just a very old Hispanic dude. A very old Hispanic dude, but sounded like he was from New York. Very confusing.
Weird.
Super angry guy. So if I tell him to make something special order, he knows immediately to do something very sinister and bad. So I was like, Mike, I got a steak special order. What you got for me? He said, I just threw one in the trash. And I was like, perfect. I swear to God, he didn't blink. He just reached back, grabbed that motherfucker, start cooking that shit, and I literally sat there and watched this dude eat that steak. I was like, "You need any A1 sauce or anything?" He's like, "Yeah, actually, I do." Yeah, no problem. I just watched him.
Mike didn't do the road trip thing where he throws in the back, puts it in his ass crack, starts shaking it around.
No bodily fluids, no anything on that level. But the trash is still mean.
Yeah,
it's still cruel. But it was other discarded food in there at least. No type of. Some people special sauce and shit.
Yeah.
Who has the time?
Yeah, for real.
Who has the time for that? Or you're just so ready to blow one? Just give me 2 minutes, guys.
2 minutes,
by yourself?
Man. Yeah, man. I watched.
Or just your imagination?
Yeah,
are you serious? We're in Quiznos.
Can't do Uber Eats. I'm like, nah, don't want somebody touching my
You know
food.
what? Yeah, when I heard a story about somebody just eating the food, just in general.
Yeah, fries. I've seen someone say that they saw them eat their fries or something. Pick a few out of there.
Like, nah.
Yeah,
that shit. That's some whole ass shit.
And I'm never eating at a restaurant again.
No, just be nice.
I'm never going out to eat.
I had food I didn't like one time. I just ate it all. I was like, fuck that. I just ate all of it, and I told the guy I didn't like it. He said, "Oh, we'll comp your meal." I was like, "No, I ate all the food. No, my food karma, I've already ruined that. I need to stay on the good path, man, because my day's coming. Something bad's gonna happen. It probably already happened.
It probably already happened.
Chinese food, so I probably ate God knows what. So who knows? But I know eventually the karma's coming. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
So you didn't go see Birds of Prey? I thought you were.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I saw Birds of Prey. You know, I felt like it was like they're like, you know what? Let's take a Deadpool movie and make it a Harley Quinn movie. That's what I felt it was.
All right, well, that sounds decent.
But I felt like they tried to be way too different. Like, you know, Deadpool, it starts off, oh, hello, this is what's happening now. But wait, let's go back before, and then we'll get to this point. Harley Quinn is like, oh, well, let's see how we got to this point. But then there was a point before that, and a point before that. Okay, now let's come back. And now I'm like, this is way too much. You know, there's Deadpool has his chimichangas here. You know, it's an egg sandwich. You know, so I had to make myself an egg sandwich either after seeing this movie.
I already feel that Margot Robbie could do anything in the fucking
She is
once,
great.
and I will watch her.
I will say Margot is great. I wish the storytelling was a little different. And Ewan McGregor acts the shit out of his odd, you know, interpretation of Black Mask. I don't think Black Mask is as eccentric as Ewan McGregor is in this movie, or as one-dimensional as he is. But he's a horrible piece of shit, you know, and, you know, Black Mask is a horrible piece of shit, so I guess it works out. It's a different take, but it's enjoyable. The fight scenes are great.
Okay.
I think if you're just going there to see Margot Robbie, Ewan McGregor, and some cool fight scenes, then you're in for an entertaining movie. And, you know, that's the bottom line. You know, as Stone Cold once said. And that's the bottom line.
I thought the chick that plays Black Canary is insanely hot, and then I realized that was Michelle Tanner's friend in fucking Full House.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Dude, she looks great.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead's in it too, right? Plays like Huntress.
Yes. Yeah, she's Huntress.
I mean, the whole squad is hot. And like their oldest member is fucking...
Even the old cop lady.
That's Rosa Perez.
Yeah.
White Man Can't Jump and shit. She's always been hot. Yeah. Like that. This is her Gil thing right now. She's like a grandma, bro, and looking like that. Oh, sign me up.
They refer to her as grandma a couple times in the film.
It's not fair, but like when you think about it, if you're an old man and that's your wife, dude, you won.
Yeah.
You won. Congratulations.
Right. Congratulations.
Don't fuck it up. Just keep it together, man. Just learn to dance. Whatever you got to fucking do, bro. Don't ruin it.
But yeah, man, I think I don't think it's my favorite DC movie. I would rather watch Wonder Woman or Man of Steel.
Man of Steel gets so much hate, but I fucking love that movie.
Yo,
or Aquaman. I think it's maybe you might be able to.
Whoa.
Yeah,
you like Aquaman?
I liked Aquaman more than this.
I like the craziness of Aquaman.
I'm gonna hate Birds of Prey. I
hate octopuses drumming. That's all.
I mean, it's a cool callback. It's a cool callback, and like the actual noise, all that's all well and good, but. Maybe because I don't have a clitoris is why I don't like this movie so much.
Clitoris.
Because like when he came into when he got into the sub and he like did the hair flip and over the shoulder look, it's like permission to come aboard. I want to kill myself. Then the guitar riff, bang, gang, gang. He was more of a Ninja Turtle than he was like fucking Aquaman. And like I couldn't get behind it. And then like every time somebody was like, we'll finish a point talking, there's an explosion. So yeah, man. So I think that's how we're gonna do things. All right, sounds.
Whoa, Michael Bay, motherfucker!
Every single fucking time, every transition is a fucking explosion. Like no matter what, and it's like I just and then Nicole Kidman and did her Jenna Van Dyne impression.
Oh yes,
it was like I've been here all the time. I'm okay. I'm fine. I still look insanely hot, even though I've been living off krill and just like
fish poop.
This is insane. But in my opinion, Shazam's the best DC movie that's came out. But,
or Shazam.
But I've been defending Man of Steel too because we actually had the podcast group I was in the beginning. We had like this huge Civil War like battle on a show like fighting over if Man of Steel was trash or not. And like we cut a trailer and everything. We had an argument.
I mean, I would put this film above. Which is not a horrible movie. I don't think Batman vs Superman's a horrible movie. It let me down in some points.
Well, the Ultimate Cut's a better film.
Yeah, but I would.
I'll try it. I will try to watch the Ultimate Cut.
I will put Birds of Prey above Batman vs Superman, above Suicide Squad, and above Justice League. I will, but I don't think it touches Shazam, Wonder Woman, Man of Steel or Aquaman. Maybe it ties with Aquaman. Maybe that's the line. They tie for that fourth spot, and then everything else to me is a little higher.
Like if I was 12, I would love Aquaman. Let's get that clear. Like Aquaman it does enough, but it's just not good. And then it's like it's also supposed to be after Justice League.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And like how they just because like he saw Mera in Justice League, and they still have to like introduce each other.
Yeah, I thought even when I first saw it, I thought that was weird.
I was like, once they try to like do that, I was just like, I can't. And I'm like, well, Ocean Master appears to be more powerful than Steppenwolf at this point. So what are we doing here? Because you just. That was a harder battle.
I like that.
Friends? I
like that Norman Osborn was like, you know what? I'm something of a staff martial artist myself, and he's like.
And I always thought the comic book moments in there were like, where he goes, "Just call me Black Mantis," and then later on it happens again where you can call me Ocean Master. I'm like, and it felt like I'm reading a comic book. I'm like, okay, that's a little over the top. Like, we're going to introduce our names and be all, like, dramatic.
I mean, props to making the Black Manta helmet not ass.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
I was like, okay. Well, I mean, but he was always just forever mad. And even with his dad, who finds the weirdest times to have, like, these heartwarming conversations. Like, even though we're, like, being, total pirates right now. Let me tell you about your granddad and the snipe. Like, we're in the middle of a mission right now. Like, what are you...
Who wrote this? Schottenheimer?
Like, well, I'm going to die soon. I'm going to die soon. So let me just get this out the way for. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's fine. But it's just... and then Amber Heard.
Oh, Amber
Heard. Amazing looking. She's great to look at.
Mm-hmm. She's going to be replaced.
She did a movie with Nick Cage.
She did?
Drive Angry.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Amber Heard in that.
I need to see that because I didn't realize that there was like.
I liked him in that movie. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just like straightforward.
It's a batshit crazy movie.
I gotta see it. Mm-hmm. I have to see that. It sounds insane.
But,
it is.
Connor.
I watched Terminator Dark Fate finally.
Nice.
That was what I watched this week.
What'd you think?
I liked it actually a lot. I thought that I'm like, I felt like after watching it, like it should have been marketed better. It should have been more successful at the box office. I'm like, it's good.
It's too late.
I think that's part of the problem. That's the other problem. There should have been so many Terminator movies that general audiences, like all us geeks, we know what it is, but general audiences just don't fucking care anymore.
Yeah.
So they're like, I'm done with Terminator. I don't care. If they had brought this out, if they never tried to do Genesis, I don't think Salvation was the problem, because I think Salvation was okay. But I think Genesis is where they screwed up. They should have did this movie before Genesis. I think it would have been more successful. And because Mackenzie Davis is badass in it.
Yeah.
She is awesome. The guy who played the Terminator, he's really good. And I kept, like, his accent kind of bothered me. I'm like, why is this Hispanic dude so Southern? He actually was raised in Texas. He's from Austin. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I had to look it up. Because I was like, why is
And he was
so
a stuntman for a long time.
And but I thought that the way they retconned it and took place after Terminator 2, it kind of made sense, you know?
Yeah.
They kind of took that idea from Avengers Endgame where time travel doesn't really necessarily matter. Whatever happens is going to happen. The future can be changed. Mm-hmm. And they kind of did that in a way without saying it like they did in Avengers Endgame. And I was like, wow, this really works really well. And Linda Hamilton looks very fucking old, though. That's probably the one thing that kind of was taking me out of the picture a little bit.
She's like the cool grandma that you wish you had, though.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But
I mean, in comparison to Rosie Perez, it's
right.
Yeah.
But overall, though, I really enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I really liked it. I thought it was really good. I was like, wow, this is really well done. Mm-hmm. And they do pretend like 3 doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
But, no. You know, honestly, Salvation could still exist in this world because you think about it, they said it's an alternate future now. Mm-hmm. So Salvation technically could still exist in the timeline. But 3 and Genesis are definitely out the door.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but man, I thought it was good. I wish it was more successful so we would get more, but we probably aren't going to get more.
No, it's a wrap. I think it's a wrap. But like, it's their own fault because they spent way too much time with all these shitty ass movies. But like, I did like
somewhat James Cameron's fault.
It is
because he didn't hang on to the rights and he let that happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I did like the movie. I just wish the main 2 guys just got the fuck out the way and let Grace be Grace. Because like Grace kind of like once Carl and Linda Hamilton got back in the mix, it was like more about them than it was about. And Grace was fucking awesome.
She was so awesome.
Hell yeah.
But they neutered the shit out of her power too, to where she like should do something awesome and then turn to shit. And it's like, all right, okay, that's fine, but I wanted, like, if we're really going to move into another direction, we need to let go of the old. And I was ready for the sacrificial play. It never really fucking happened. Especially, I was so ready for Little Hamilton to die.
Yeah.
And the fact that she made it to the end, I was like, well, fuck.
I kept thinking they were going to kill her, right?
I was ready. I mean, so
Yeah.
Because she seemed like she seemed ready to go.
Yeah.
And like that, and you know they wrote in the fact that she was a hard drinker to cover up why her voice sounds like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I drink every day. How are you fighting these Terminators? Which And that's another question too. The conga line of Terminators and stuff.
That was a little bizarre. Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck about spoilers. I didn't give a fuck about the beginning with John Connor. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Because like I rewatched it and I was annoyed with the kid. And I was like, I hate him so much. Like, thank you, Arnie, number 85. Like,
yes,
no problem, anytime,
no problemo.
And where's the traffic jam of like just Terminators who were down? Oh, it's happened. It's done now. Oh well, fuck.
I thought the young Hamilton, young Arnold at the beginning was actually really well done.
Yeah, that was really well done.
It looked good.
That entire sequence was amazing with the graphics and stuff. And like, I was ready for Dr. Sleep to have that, and they made me so sad because they didn't.
I like Dr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep was amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry,
but no,
I watched that too.
I like Terminator enough that I couldn't help but watching it, and like Mackenzie Davis, like she would have been better. Not that Brie Larson did a terrible job, but like I see Mackenzie Davis would have been a badass Captain Marvel. Like she just has that look and that feel to her because she kicked so much ass in that movie.
Yeah,
and I like her. I've never seen her in any movies before. I heard about her, knew who she was, but man, she was really good in the movie.
I didn't realize that was her in The Turning.
Yeah.
That's her. I didn't know that. Like, dude, it gets real bad.
Yeah, there was something I always like IMDb these actresses when I see in movies. And there's something she was in that I didn't realize that was her too. And I was like, okay, so yeah.
Because like you would think she doesn't have a distinct look. She really doesn't though. Because like if she had black hair, I'll be fucked. Because I think she was either Zooey Deschanel or Katy Perry.
Right.
I have it bad, guys. It's
she kind of reminds me of like if you went to a dollar store and you got like a dollar store figure of Charlize Theron. You know?
She does kind of look like a young Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? You kind of look like her, but you're like Charlize Theron, you know, in the dollar store. You know, like Super Guy.
And on that note,
Spider Dude.
Let's get into Con Air. Dollar store Charlize.
That was worth that walk, man. I love it.
Did you ever see Atomic Blonde?
Yes, I did.
Fuck, I need to see
Worth
that.
it just
Loved
for that
it.
one scene. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing it soon.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it soon.
See it soon.
But, Con Air.
Con Air.
This movie.
John Malkovich put it the best. Welcome to Con Air. There you go.
We always summarize the movie.
Yep.
But basically, it's absurd. This is definitely a 90s action film.
Oh, yeah.
There's no fucking doubt.
Oh, yeah.
And basically, Nick Cage plays Cameron Poe, who
Poe Dameron,
is
right?
a former Army Ranger.
Holy shit.
Former Army Ranger actually kills somebody on defending his wife.
Yeah.
And so he goes to jail. And with like these hardened criminals.
With the worst lawyer ever.
Right. Right, I know, right?
The worst.
Yeah,
was it public defender? Like, what the fuck did he just...
For real.
He just plead like, no, I'll take a public defender. I need to save money for my baby.
Yeah, my baby.
Biggest
She's gonna be an Alabama beauty star pageant.
So basically, they got to transfer some prisoners to another prison, and but there's like a drug lord on board, so they put a DEA agent on there to find out what this drug lord knows, and of course, from there, the cons take over the plane, and insanity occurs. That's the basic premise of this movie.
Yes.
Which, strangely enough, had been in production since like 1990. It took almost 6 years to bring this to screen. Because Jerry Bruckheimer had the script, and like no one wanted to make it because everybody thought it was so absurd. And finally, he got financing through Touchstone Pictures. Did this?
Yep, Touchstone.
Yeah. Finally said, "Okay, we'll make the movie," because Bruckheimer was coming off some success from The Rock and showing that Nicolas Cage was a viable action star. So they finally got the movie made. And I confess, I saw this 3 times in theaters.
Nice.
But man, I was out of high school, I was in college. I had a lot of free time back then. So I'd go to fucking movies. And I liked this movie a lot. It's been a running joke between me and my cousin that if they ever remake this movie, we're going to fucking riot.
Yeah.
And I think I said that on y'all's Facebook page. Like, they better never remake Con Air.
I don't think they have the balls to do that.
Because, on the surface, this movie is so absurdly apeshit insane, but it's really rather enjoyable, too.
Yes.
And it's got a lot to like about it, but a lot you can make fun of, too.
It's got the best action lines ever. Forget "I'll be back" or "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker." Put the bunny back in the box.
It's amazing.
That's the best.
The fact that like all the big bads in the plane themselves are like literally characters you fucking remember for the most part. And like alliteration names, for Christ's sake. Yeah. You got Garland Green, Billy Bedlam, like Cyrus the Virus, Diamond Dog. Everyone has some type of alliteration and shit to be very easy to know. Like it's like, yeah, guys. By the way, we're gonna
Johnny 23.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Sinister Six basically jump in on the fucking plane and we're gonna have a good old time.
Like, is this Suicide Squad?
I kind of want that movie now. Yeah. I want that movie where before this happened, this is how they all knew each other. They were a fucking that make that Con Air.
Yes.
Make a Con Air beginnings. Like I need to see that shit. But dude, it's what's so maddening is the movie shouldn't happen at all.
Right.
Like any kind of common sense, you're like, okay, number one, it was 3-on-1. It was clearly self-defense. You have witnesses, for Christ's sake.
Yes.
Right. Inside and out. What is happening? You're an Army Ranger that just got out on leave. He wasn't even drunk. Stone cold sober. You can do a toxicology on the dude got his nose bone blasting his nose. It's like, what's happening?
For real.
You're a registered weapon. He's not a boxer.
You can respond with deadly force.
Yeah.
It's like, he didn't kill all three of them. He killed one of three. So like, he didn't even go over.
Yeah.
He underperformed. He could have killed them all.
Yeah, so a movie should never happen, like I said from the beginning.
No.
And then, once it does get up in the air and they take over the plane, then the movie should end again because they wouldn't have given a shit about the DEA agent. They would have just shot the fucking plane down.
Yes.
And they would have covered up the DEA agent.
Not only that, but why would you, if you're done, why are you being transported?
Yes.
Like, you just, what? Like, yeah,
This rickety-ass plane.
With the worst of the worst. Like, you're clear. Like, there's no no one else was going home. And that whole thing, even on the bus, no one, like, he was already on the bus.
Yes.
Just stop, everybody get out, keep driving, stay on the bus, credits. Sweet home, Alabama. Just done. Just done. There was no reason for any of this shit. And it was you guys ever see that College Humor skit about this movie?
Mm-mm.
Oh, with the trailer? The honest trailer?
No.
Oh.
There's a College Humor skit where like everyone's in the office talking about shit like, yeah, Con Air, baby, yeah, Con Air. And then somebody's like, Con Air is a right-wing propaganda, right? They're like, excuse me? And they literally, and it was kind of funny because they're literally breaking down how it's supposed to be right-wing propaganda because of who the villains are. It's like, pay attention to the villains. He's like, okay, so Diamond Dog is basically a Black Panther analog. That blew. First of all, the fact that he blew up an NRA meeting, I was like, I like this guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was like, but you got the black militant. You have gay people. Everyone, and they're all okay with each other. You have the Latinos, everybody, Colombians, whatever. Everyone's kind of cool. No one's really like getting too racial with each other.
Yeah.
Also, even if it was right-wing propaganda, thanks for bagging and tagging the Nazi from Jump Street, never let him talk and get him shot down. At least back then we had it right. But anyway, so like you have all that, and then they're talking about how the villain was actually a well-educated, more so left-leaning person with Cyrus the Virus, and he was very tolerant with he was willing to work with black people, willing to work with the gays, willing to work with all this other stuff with no type of issues at all. And it's like, but they get taken down. And I was like, no, everybody in the skit was sad, like, no. It's like, but Con Air.
But like, Con Air.
Yeah, Con Air. And everyone just got sad. But I thought that was fucking hilarious. And I tried to watching it again, I had that skit in mind. I was like, not so much. Huh. But the NRA thing did kind of make me kind of like, ugh. Maybe it was kind of, it might be kind of right. And honestly, Diamond Dog had money coming.
Yeah.
He had no reason to do this.
Yeah, there was no reason.
He had a book coming out.
He had a book. Denzel's going to play the part.
Right. Just, what? Why are you doing this? Yeah, butt naked freaks. Why? Who else was disappointed with Dave Chappelle being in there? Like, just the heartbreak of realizing he was in there and seeing the character that he plays, knowing that he hates that. He probably hates that movie.
Oh, dude,
Tom Cusack absolutely hates this movie. He won't interview. He won't. If anybody brings up a question, he'll say no. Next question. He hates being in this film, thinks it's stupid, it's the worst thing he ever did.
Some of the jokes that they
done some pretty bad stuff in his career
that they make Chappelle say are so below Chappelle. Like, I work for the Department of Corrections.
But Chappelle wrote most of his own lines for this movie. In fact, when we've done this podcast, we researched these movies. We find that a lot of these movies, like did you know when we did Gladiator? Gladiator really didn't have a script, but yet it wins Best Picture. It's one of the greatest movies of the last 20 years. This is another one of those movies. Con Air really didn't have a script. They were writing it every day as they went along.
Wasn't it like
the script.
Nominated for an Oscar, just like Vertigo?
Con Air, I think, was nominated for like sound editing or something. For an Oscar. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? I was like, maybe special effects. Maybe. God damn. Like, just pinball though.
Pinball.
I just can see Dave Chappelle now looking like fuck this shit. But like it was hard, man. And then god damn, the guy that played Baby O, fucking A.
Sound and Best Original.
Wasn't that Bubba?
Well, How Can I Live Without You?
Yeah, it was nominated for How Can I Live Without You and sound editing.
I didn't realize. I kind of laughed like this came from Con Air. This is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But dude, fucking
that was Bubba, dude.
Bubba. And,
I thought he was gonna be like, there's numerous types of diabetes: type 1, type 2, type 3, pre-diabetes.
Pregnant women get a certain type of diabetes. Jesus Christ, dude! Like that's a shitty typecast as a black person. I'm sorry, but like that guy, dude, you're that guy.
Yeah,
and it's just because he was worthless all movie.
Yeah,
just sweating and just these goddamn.
And then by the time he gets good, he's like, "Yeah, man, I was the one that killed that dude."
Right.
So, yeah, that was pretty clever, right? Pah! Just shoots him.
All that build up to get just dropped yet again.
Yes.
Like he the only able-bodied thing that character did was grab a pink snowball and eat it. That is all he was able to. That's the only thing he did that involved any kind of action. Reaching through some bars to eat a fucking little Debbie cake, bro.
Hostess.
Let me get the brownie. Bro.
Yep.
And so annoying. And then Pinball, his death was hilarious though.
Oh yeah, getting caught in the landing gear.
Like, oh, the wheels got me.
They got me.
Shit.
Mary Jane.
I wish you heard I wish you heard that part at least.
Shit.
My back. I need a back out of me. Just
Abracadabra.
The craziest part about this movie is we were watching too is like everyone tries really hard. And like they're really into their roles. And Danny Trejo, I read something that he said there was a lot of machismo on the set.
Yeah,
I think that probably brought into it that everybody wanted to one-up everyone. Like, there's a lot of tough guyness in this movie. This is definitely a tough guy's movie.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, if I watched this movie again, my testicles would explode because there's just too much manliness in this movie. Too much testosterone.
No, you ain't lying. That's a fact.
I'm going to show you that God exists. I'm going to save the day.
Nicolas Cage apparently went to the backwoods of Alabama to perfect his accent.
That's how he got the accent?
I thought it was his natural accent that he's just been waiting to use forever.
Yes. Because there's like a backstory to the backstory, right? I mean, he's an Army Ranger, and you're like, okay, that's his backstory. But then he gets back, and his wife's like, for a second there, I thought you were going to be that guy again. I'm like, whoa, there's a backstory to the backstory?
Hey, but first of all, whoever the fuck that guy is a fucking badass. Because, like, I did enjoy the opening, like, prison montage as the quasi-mullet was getting, like, more powerful and powerful. And he did the little fucking handstand, little yoga shit.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I was like, oh, I forgot. Because I remember, like, Nick Cage was a tough guy back when I was a kid. Like, I remember him, he was technically, like, one of those fucking guys.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, so seeing that whole thing, and, you know, he was in great shape.
He was.
It wasn't as questionable like the Ghost Rider thing when he had his shirt off. Right. Not like, is that real or not? But, like, he was in legit shape. And, like, but that, I'm going to show you that God exists scene. And when he fucking... just with the will of America and like believing in Christ and just he just beeline down that thing and took that shot in the arm and didn't fucking flinch. I forgot all about that shit. That's like one of the best fucking scenes.
Isn't it crazy that every time he runs, a guitar solo plays? Every time he gets up to run, he's running through the exploding cars whenever they're supposed to swap planes, and everything's and the guitar solo comes on.
And some of that was. The original score of the film dropped out. So they brought somebody in and he had like 3 weeks to finish the score. So he admitted that he used a lot of quick guitar things just because he had to put something in the movie.
Wow.
Yeah. It works. It fucking works. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fucking good. Like, I'm sorry. The fact that he doesn't... technically look fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
because he should. Like if we did the movie now, and he was the hero now, we'd be laughing our asses off. But we took this fucking serious.
Yeah,
because it was technically kind of serious, and like John Malkovich being, I think John Malkovich being there really made it kind of like, all right, this is pretty fucking serious.
Yes,
and the murder lines they have for everybody. I forgot about the like when everything was going foobar during the transfer at the airfield.
Yes.
When the guy was like, Cyrus, side, he cut him off, Onara. I was like, what? Beautiful 90s cheese. My God, dude. Like, that's so. There's so many like just really good moments, but like I did hate that Johnny 23 was like, 'cause I didn't know shit about Richard Ramirez. And then, like, seeing that, I was like, oh, they're challenging the Night Stalker. Ew. Oh, gross. Gross. Like, why is this your power? Everyone else has pretty cool. And also, how come he didn't get, like, a full fucking bio readout? Like, I was like, oh, yeah, that is a serial rapist. Let's talk about him, too. Like, let's not just brush over everybody. Yeah, Diamond Dog, he blew up in the rain meeting. But, yeah, this guy's a monster rapist. And he has tattoos to prove it. Like, the fact, I don't know why we even had a trial. Like, why is he still alive? Just execute him. Like, kill him now. But, like...
Well, then you're introduced to Garland Green, who's even more creepy. It's Steve Buscemi with all this stuff on his face. You can't see him. Or, like, what they call him? Marietta Mangler or something like that?
Yeah, some shit like that, yeah.
You know what's crazy? They have him in all this stuff, and then they're like, what'd he do? And he's like, well, he killed like 27 people. Like, okay, he's just as bad as Cyrus the Virus and the other people on the plane, so why has he got a friggin' Hannibal Lecter mask on? Like, he's gonna eat you.
So what's wrong with him? My first thought would be a lot.
A lot.
And then he gets loose. You have this whole kind of creepy scene in the middle of the movie where he's sitting with this little girl, and it's like, it's a little, like, out of place in the film, because you have over here, they're setting up this whole sequence to try to fight the feds and all that.
Yeah.
Pillbox and shit.
And he's over here like, is he going to hurt this little girl? Then, of course, they reveal that the little girl's okay. You're like, it's kind of fucked up and weird.
It's unnecessary tension. And then, like, I remember when the explosion happened, down the fucking street, little girl, I'm not gonna lie though, the second giggle, I was like, she can go. It's okay. Yeah. I'm okay with this. I'm sorry. I was already making, because I forgot she survived. I was making peace with it. And then watching it recently, I was like, she could have totally been a ghost, and that would have been plausible because of where the fuck they were.
Right.
And I never remembered seeing that there was a trailer park on the other side of that abandoned ass pool. Right. I keep forgetting that. Because all I remember was the empty pool, which is a really creepy fucking place to play. Don't look behind me like that. Don't do that. Oh, God. But, because if somebody would have said, oh, she was a ghost.
So I have a Con Air story.
Oh,
yes.
Let's hear it.
My dad was in Vegas on business, and in '96, and of course, at the end of the film, the plane comes into Vegas and lands on the Strip, which is all crazy shit, and and it runs into the Sands Hotel, which they were going to destroy. So my dad was in his hotel was just across the street. He didn't get to see my famous, but he got to see the movie setup. Like, they had the plane sitting there in the side of the hotel. Yeah, they had cameras everywhere and everything. But I guess he didn't see any filming or anything that day. He said he was looking. I remember him telling me the story, and he didn't see anything. And the next day, he was there for business. The next day, they cleaned up everything. Like, the movie set was going.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And so he thinks maybe he just missed the filming. And then he flew out that day, and then the next day is when they demolished the hotel.
Oh,
because that's why the filming crew was allowed to use the hotel, because they were going to demolish it anyway the next day. So I remember my dad told me that story, getting to see the set of Con Air. So I saw this movie with my dad in theaters because he wanted to go see it, because he's like, hey, I got to see the movie set and everything. Right. So I thought that was kind of cool. I was always like, damn, that's pretty cool. You got to see the set.
That's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking dope.
And he was all trying to look for Nick Cage and everybody, but so they may have already moved out there at that point.
That's amazing they were able to move all that shit out in a day, though. It seemed like a lot of shit everywhere, bro.
Yeah, you would think so. I guess, probably a large crew came in and just pulled it all out.
Got all that shit out. They probably had to, too.
Yeah. Because from what I read, they had very limited time to film at the Sands Hotel because it was scheduled for demolition. So they had to get it done quick.
Nice.
So, yeah. And, and this is another one of those movies we were pre-show earlier talking about, like, different cuts of films. This film actually has a director's cut. It's only like a few minutes. The montage at the beginning. Yeah. You see him writing more letters. It's a longer sequence. And then some of the violence in the film, like the uncut version, you actually kind of see Cyrus's head smashed at the end.
Oh.
Where there's some versions where it's cut, you know.
Interesting.
Oh, also, how did he show up there? Because, like, I remember he was on the ladder. He smashed through shit. I was like, oh, he's dead. He's dead. That's enough. He's dead. And then, like, somehow he just perfectly lands... in the places like to smash just his head, not his ankle, foot.
And I noticed that too. The camera angles are kind of because like the fire truck's going this way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Nick Cage or Cameron Poe looks like he goes to the back of the truck to see Cyrus die.
Yeah.
So I've always thought that was weird too. Like, wait, how did he end up over there?
Because he's like somewhere else now. He just teleports.
So
like
maybe it's just an editing mistake.
I don't know, probably. And also, Diamond Dog's death. So what? Because, like, the truck, the fire truck is, like, barreling down the fucking tunnel, right? Like, Cameron Poe's on a fucking motorcycle. And he basically just, like, when he jumps off it, I guess the leg strength, he's strong as fuck. He leg strength, he, like, basically, like, flash kicks the fucking helicopter at the
Guile.
The motorcycle at him. And when the motorcycle hits the fucking truck, it explodes, instantly killing Diamond Dog, but the fire truck is like, nope, nothing happened.
Nothing happens to it.
But he threw a motorcycle at him with his legs, right?
Yeah.
Right? And then he was able to, like, his arm strength, even though he got shot in the arm, he was
Catch
able
one of the fire truck.
right? Like with grease and blood and everywhere, he was able to hold on. Like,
Grease and
He's
blood.
not just an Army Ranger, he's a fucking superhero too.
fucking Jason Bourne, bro. Jesus Christ, is Cameron Poe.
He was in excellent shape because like he filmed this and Face Off back to back.
Nice.
In fact, Cage said by the time he got done filming both movies, he was tired of working out because he was working out all the time to stay in shape.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what's weird though is also the fact that he's like all this badassery and shit, but then when they're doing the files, they're like, oh, he's a nobody. But no, like he's actually a fucking whole Army Ranger. Like,
yes.
And then somebody else gets the file later, like, oh yeah, here's this big ass file on him. Then why is he a nobody when y'all had the file in the office? You fuck asses. and like Cyrus's cell, I never understood who put the brick there.
Right. Because it wasn't like
how did he get a hold of plaster
you know what I'm saying? Like,
to make a brick?
Who's asshole?
Who's that?
For
real, man.
Assholes just packed with dry plaster, just coming in like, okay, we got enough. Just give me a second. Give me a second, Cyrus. Fuck. Oh god. Okay, like I'm sorry. Like, are you okay? Are you uncomfortable? I'm very uncomfortable. It's a lot of plaster. How many bricks? At least 2 bricks.
At least 2.
At least 2 bricks. I'm so thirsty, guys. That's so much. Because it was just when he saw it, he was like, "Oh, is this cocaine? What is this?" And they literally had to like actually burrow into this. Why not just simply move the brick?
right.
Yeah.
Why not just have it be a loose brick? That would have been a lot plausible.
Yeah.
And then like also, when you see blueprints, don't open shit. Like for real. Like when you see like sporadic, intricate notes, usually there's a bomb.
Right.
And I forgot when the explosion happened. I thought it was like an open gas pipe or some shit that was gonna blow or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, whose assholes were packing all of this shit?
Right. Get in there.
It was like
especially a max prison.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe that's what Silent Ken Dance was for.
Oh yeah.
She was he whatever. Maybe that was like that's why he got to tag along.
Yeah.
Because he had like the most elastic asshole.
See, there's a whole
Elastic asshole.
See, there's a whole. That's why Con Air is so great. There's a backstory to all these fucking characters.
That was his power. Because they should have listed him like, oh, he was able to smoke a whole miniature horse.
Oh, miniature horse. Wow.
I know he's a small man, but he will gain height.
That's funny. Oh my god.
This is why Con Air rules.
Yes.
Con Air's
There's
amazing.
backstories for Con Air.
Backstories for days. Also, Billy Bedlam, like his backstory is tragic, but why did he just leaned in? Because he was a lover scorned.
Yeah.
Took it a little too far. Okay. Then he's like, I'm just super badass.
Yeah,
now.
I'm just gonna be an evil dude now.
Yeah, I'm just. I mean, fuck it. This is who I am. So maybe I guess in jail he did like the invert of what Cameron. Oh, he's negative Cameron Poe. I mean Cameron Poe.
Yeah.
He's negative Cameron Poe because like
yeah.
He didn't give a fuck about his family, so he probably did like the end. He probably wrote letters and ate them.
Wrote letters and ate them. Damn.
Also, I was so glad we got a commando kill out of there too. I'm mad steam didn't come out of that fucking pipe when he smashed him into that shit.
Oh yeah.
Would have been perfect.
Yep.
Would have been perfect. But his actual guts clogged up the pipe as it should.
Oh, Con Air.
That's how you know. That's how you know it's an amazingly cheesy movie when you.
It had to be, and then I saw it. Like I said, I'm not kidding. I saw this 3 times in theaters.
I don't blame you.
But Face Off, which we did last week, and I love Face Off, I only saw once. But for some reason, I saw this like 3 times in theaters. Like I kept going back and watching this because I'm like, this is really awesome. I don't know.
There's too many pieces. There's too many.
It's so 90s, but yet, you couldn't release this today. You know, I think this era has come and gone now. Audiences are getting smarter.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
They want to see, like the Expendables movies, I think, were the last of that era of action movies. And they came out later.
That's fair.
You know?
But it was the first one. I was like, my balls are telling me to watch this. Cause remember, it was a Mad TV joke.
All right.
With the fucking credits, you're like, this guy, this guy, this guy, that guy. No, this is impossible. And then it was like, oh, this is actually happening. Oh my God, I got to see this. And then the other 2 happened.
Yeah.
But Mickey Rourke, he just pulled his beef jerky looking ass out. That was a rough
Mickey
one.
Rourke.
That was a rough one.
Botox.
Once, part 2 was weird. But
not only that, like movies like Con Air, you couldn't even get this cast together nowadays without costing it millions of dollars because that's how much cast prices have changed in 96 to 2020. You'd spend $100 million just on the cast.
True.
Yeah.
And people aren't going to theaters like that, this either. Another question: Why was this not like a bigger spotlight? So, John Cusack's character, when we first see him, you see him feet first, and he's wearing sandals and wearing a suit.
Right.
And the guy that hates him the most never brings it up.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? What the fuck does... What was that shorthand for? Like what was the story trying to tell us? He's just a piece of shit? Because I never liked him.
Right.
I never liked his character because that bothered me to no end. Even when they teamed up, I was still ready for some type of, like, fuckery from him. Because, like, you're wearing sandals with a suit.
Yeah. Sandals with a suit.
What are you doing? But he was the smart one in the group, so he's just so eccentric. I don't understand. Like, anybody help me.
Or maybe they had no budget for
fucking J. Cruz. They were just like, you got any dress shoes, John? No, asshole. All I have is these fucking sandals. Wear the same color socks. No one will notice. Yes, I noticed.
They spent all the money on Nick Cage's hair.
Oh my God.
That won't looking right, you know?
It bothered me, and I was like, why is no one addressing this? Why is nobody addressing? Like, that'll be the first thing I point out if I'm arguing about this guy. And then, like, also the DEA agent that
he yells at everybody in the movie.
Yeah, he's always that piece of shit character.
Yeah,
though. Like,
Cole Meany always is. Yeah,
he's always trash. But like the DEA agent that was on the plane though, like could you not just read the room just a little bit more?
Yeah.
Right. All you have is a pea shooter, and you're like, now's the time. When the guy already got the real gun, and you're like, here I go.
Yeah.
And also, Cameron did fuck him over, though. He did not help. We was trying to calm him down.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you didn't see the dude in the fucking...
Well, Cyrus even calls him out on him. Like, you did a great job there with the face.
He felt like ass. He felt like total ass. Like, oh, yeah, I fucked up. Totally fucked up.
So you can't control the situation.
It's not like, shit. This was not a good idea. This was not good.
Then what does his buddy tell him? Not only did you get the man killed, you made best damn friends with Cyrus the fucking Virus.
Yeah.
I would have never found that needle. I'm like, all right, you're right. Bitch, I'll keep that in mind. Baby O, which is, come on.
Baby
Another
O.
terrible name to have in prison. That's not a good prison name.
No.
If you're not really murdering people, like, you know what I mean? Like whenever you have like a really weird name, you need to be killing people.
Yeah.
When your nickname is Baby O, you need at least 6 bodies on you.
6 bodies.
Easily.
We don't even know what he did.
It's Baby O. Come on.
Baby
that
O.
can be turned on you at any time.
Tax evasion?
Still. I don't care if I went to jail for jaywalking, dude. If I have like a really effeminate name, I have to kill somebody immediately just because.
Just to make it legit.
Because, yeah. just so I can keep my butt okay, man. I don't want to bring Cyrus's bomb materials. Shit.
No,
every time I watch this again, I'm going to think about how those materials got there and think of Sally.
I'm telling you, there's 2 movies we can pull from this, guys. We can do like a Rogue One version with all the guys that got to do the butt stuff, just strictly just like
butt stuff.
Lots of butt stuff.
It's a Rogue One, but just with the butt issues, and just like the one guy, like I don't know if I can make it, guys. It's like, so you got this, bro. And he blows up.
That'd be freaking hilarious.
Then you got a whole other back movie where Cyrus plans. Well, you could do that. Cyrus plans it all.
All right, yeah. It'll be like a Beautiful Mind type of film. So that's 3 films. We could do a whole shared universe. We could do the Suicide Squad jump and how everybody got to meet everybody. Also, why is the pilot nicknamed Swamp Thing? What the fuck?
Yeah, MCG.
Can we get any kind of
Swamp Thing?
Any type of... And where did the war helmet come from? He's just like, yep, this is part of my motif. Like, where? Whose ass?
Yeah.
Whose ass had that fucking helmet?
It was Chappelle's character. Like, you crazy white boys done some shit. And he's like, we sure do. He's just sitting there like, this guy knows how to fly a fucking plane.
Yeah.
And
one of the funniest scenes.
Sense.
One of the funniest scenes to me was was when Chappelle walked up to him with the gun. He's like, "Hey man, did you really mean all that crackhead nigga shit?" He's like, "Give me the gun." Absolutely. As soon as he got the gun back, he was like, as soon as the gun was back in his possession, I absolutely meant that. That was fucking. It was fucked up, but it had me rolling because Cyrus was smart enough to like, let me get that gun back before I confirm this, just for safetyness. But man, it just all the villains were like actually compelling. I think that's what like that was the main selling point of why this worked, because like you don't really give a shit, because if everyone's like interesting enough, then fuck it. And like even John Cusack being like the poor man's Kevin Spacey. Actually now he's the best version because he's not murdering accusers left and right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think that's why Con Air works. It's just a fun romp. The characters are interesting enough, even though they're all fucked up and mass murderers. But yet you want to see what's going to happen. And it's extremely well paced film, so it never gets boring.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. And it's you have to suspend your belief a bit for it, but it's fun.
It did enough. Like it did enough thinking. You know what I mean? Because like. The plan is impossible as wait, I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot about the last supper decoder ring shit. I forgot about that. That's just all the planning, and that's a whole nother movie of how to even get to this point. Because like how do you do that?
Right.
Yeah. How do you arrange all this? We have like the drug lord is going to be your fucking like transfer pass to get to the next thing. It's a good plan.
Yeah.
But like this is like there needs to be a superhero involved. Right? This is a lot of shit, and I guess Cameron Poe was like, "I'm gonna save the fucking day." Like that's awesome.
He was gonna be a superhero because after this, he was supposed to make Superman Lives.
Death of Superman Lives.
I wish.
So he almost made it. He ended up doing Ghost Rider instead. But yeah,
we have to be on Earth 2 because of how everything is right now, and I feel like Earth 1 has that movie.
Yeah,
it has to, because the suit looked insane. It looked like licorice, like straight up fruit by the foot, like the whole bunch of
fruit by
so
the foot.
Shiny. I really wanted to know what the fuck that movie would have looked like, because it's like what he had long hair and everything too.
You know they were going to film it in Houston.
Why?
Tim Burton thought Houston looked like Metropolis. He wanted to film it here.
Yep.
Yeah. They had a deal with the Houston Film Commission in place to start filming it here once pre-production was done.
He's so wrong though. He's so. I mean, our skyline is cool and all, but he's terribly wrong. Skyline is dope.
Late 90s.
Our skyline was dope. Yeah. It's a dope skyline, but it's just just not a lot. I guess I feel like now downtown probably could be thought as Metropolis a little bit more, but I just think New York all the time.
Oh sure,
yeah,
New York, even Chicago,
yeah. Even that. But like just wherever Spider-Man can constantly get a good rhythm going, because he can't do it here.
Yeah,
he's fucked. Like watching a Homecoming, I was like, oh yeah, that's Spider-Man in Houston right there. Where he's just like. Fuck, there's nowhere to go. We're taking the bus.
Taking the bus.
That would have been crazy.
I love this movie, though.
Superman Lives, though, I would have watched.
Of course.
Yeah.
Some Cage as Superman.
But we got Con Air instead. And that's okay.
Thank God.
Yeah. I honestly, there was rumors. Last year there was rumor floating around that there was talks of a remake of this and all that. It was just mostly noise. There was that because man, they better not remake this.
They're talking about doing a Face Off though.
Yeah, they've been floating that around too for a while.
But who? Because like I feel like Face Off worked only because I feel like John Travolta and Nick Cage are kind of like kindred spirits when you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because they both are still doing really dumb as fuck ass movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Fanatic one. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen it yet. I'm scared.
It's on Amazon Prime, but yeah.
I'm scared to watch it. But like I think of that one, I think about the Portal Call movie. Mm. I feel like they're like hand to hand. They're just like these guys are just insane at this point.
Yeah.
And like they're perfect for each other. But like I can't think of another symbiotic relationship that will work for this movie. I can't. Like somebody put me on the spot to try to come up with one. I can't. I can't. I got nothing. Like I'm trying.
Well, that and then. You think about like a movie like Con Air, the current state of Hollywood. Are there 8 or 9 badasses that you could even make a movie like this right now? Because let's face it, the action man in Hollywood right now is kind of weak. You know, you got Vin Diesel making 25 fucking Fast and Furious movies, and Arnold's getting old and making Terminator movies, but The Rock is the same character in every fucking movie he plays.
Really same clothes too.
So you know, it's like really, who could you even find 8 or 9 guys that could do this now? You know,
tough.
And that's the thing. They're all in Marvel movies.
Yeah, but they're all going to be old, and they're going to be in Marvel movies. You're right. Like, it's basically going to be like, kind of like how we were talking about how we have, the Punisher and John Barenthal.
Yeah,
we got.
There are a few guys.
We're making it. John Barenthal for sure. Chris Hemsworth. Oh fuck! Here we go. We're in the Marvel.
Could maybe do Hemsworth in a movie like this.
Hemsworth could be Cameron.
Yeah. He's
too handsome though. He'll be Billy Bedlam.
Billy Bedlam, yeah.
He'll be Billy Bedlam. Then we got let me think, guys.
You could do
Terry Crews.
Haha, Crews, yeah.
Wesley Snipes has to be in there somehow. He still got it.
Who's that?
Wesley Snipes.
Oh, Snipes, yeah.
Snipes.
You can do it. Yeah.
Or you could trade him out for Mahershala Ali.
Yeah. Cyrus the Virus.
Fucking Jake Gyllenhaal for sure.
Yeah. You could have Jared Leto. You could put him in there playing somebody crazy.
Christoph Waltz could be Cyrus.
Christoph Waltz could be Cyrus. He'd be really good as Cyrus. Yeah.
Dude, the guy that played Anton Chigurh could be Johnny 23.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's just terrifying in general.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It could happen.
Really thought hard about it.
It could happen, but we have to really sit at a table and be like, please God, be available.
Simon West still directed movies. You could bring him back to redirect it. Hey, make your own movie again. No.
Isn't it crazy that he went from directing the Rick Astley Never Gonna Give You Up music video to directing this?
Well, that's not uncommon though. Michael Bay made music videos before he made
films. Rick Astley?
What? Yeah, Michael Bay made music videos. Joseph Kahn, he made music videos.
Yeah, Kahn.
There's been a lot of... That's not uncommon, though, for a direct... David Fincher made music videos.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I always thought Evergary Gray was like the only one that did music videos to movies. I didn't know that. Oh, nope. You know what? The chick that did Queen of Slim, she did Beyonce music videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess that's just a thing.
There's a lot of directors that have done that, made music videos before they got into film. It's an easy way to break into directing.
I wonder if the guy that did the Sledgehammer video for
Sledgehammer
has a movie out. I want to see that. Watch it be like Nightmare Before Christmas, like he had a hand in it.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
That was some of me, man. The Oogie Boogie shit, that was all me. Like, oh shit.
But you know, we always rank the movies.
Yeah.
And like, Con Air is one of those movies that, like, if you were really honestly ranking, you're not going to give it like an A. You're probably like, it's a great B movie. But fuck that, man. I give this movie like an A+. I love Con Air.
Damn.
That's why I saw it 3 times. And I think it's still a fun movie to watch even 20 years later. It's almost been 20 years. Fuck, man. 24 years. Came out in 97. So yeah, this movie's 23 years old.
Goddamn.
Man, doesn't feel like it's that old.
23.
You know.
Shit.
And it still gets a lot of play on TNT and other movie stations. AMC will air it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of had a following over the years as being one of the... there's the 90s was full of a lot of action movies, but there's 4 or 5 of them, like, and 3 of them are Nick Cage movies, like The Rock, Con Air, and Face Off, that still get... People still watch them a lot. You know, they come on TV and stuff.
I mean, that is for what it's worth. It's a lot of credit to Nick Cage just in general, just because of how eccentric of a human being he is. But like, as goofy as he can be, as much everybody takes the piss out of him. Like he's coming from such an honest and real place, and I feel like he is like the predecessor of like of a Tommy Wiseau or like the guys who do Birdemic, but like he actually had the family backing and like the right place, right time to actually be in these like legitimate positions. I feel like if he didn't get the family push, he'll be on that other level where it'd be like a really just terrible bad B movie where he's just kicking ass. Yeah, I just feel like that's why it just works, because it's something endearing about him. It's really hard to explain.
Yeah. Well, and I've read things that said like he's like on set he's not known for being the easiest guy to work with, but people said like off set like he's super nice. People said like the comic book shop in L.A. that all the celebrities shop at, Samuel Jackson, all that. Like Nick Cage used to go there all the time. And said he would sit and talk to people for hours and just talk comics and stuff. So they say he's a real approachable guy too. So I think that comes across on screen.
Didn't he meet his like? I don't know if they're separated yet, but didn't he meet his wife whenever she was a waitress? He was doing like Bangkok Dangerous. He met her at like
I don't know.
Oh, he's talking about the one that he married for like 2.5 seconds?
Yeah.
She was a makeup artist or some shit.
Yeah.
And she had the nerve to try to sue him for like, try to give him alimony when they were like married for like 2.5 seconds. It was terrible.
I think I saw Bangkok Dangerous, but I don't really remember
Dangerous. It. Yeah.
I don't think I have it in me.
I think the only Nick Cage thing he did in this era that I didn't really like, which was funny, was actually the Scorsese film he did, that Bringing Out the Dead. I didn't really care for that.
I didn't see it.
Where they were overnight ambulance drivers and stuff, and it was directed by Martin Scorsese, but I don't really like that one. Really? It's just too weird.
Scorsese. I want to see that one. I want to see Mom and Dad, I think is the name of it. It's like he's like a parent with his wife, and they're trying to kill their kids or some shit.
Weird.
I've heard good things about Mandy.
Yeah, Mandy.
I haven't seen it.
Oh boy,
I heard it's pretty.
Mandy. Okay, everyone's overselling Nick Cage's performance. He basically just calmed the fuck down. He has a normal, calm performance where he doesn't just go insane. Yeah. Like he's knocking at the door. He's not doing none of that crazy shit. He's very subdued.
Yeah,
and it's everyone else. And like I feel like Nick Cage should have been the villain in this movie, because the villain's like this cult leader guy. Have you seen Mandy?
That's the one where he's a zombie, right?
Negative.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, you're thinking of Maggie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Where his daughter turns into
Wasn't there one where like all the parents are like zombies or something?
I think that's the one I was talking about, the mom and dad one, maybe, where the parents are trying to kill the kids. I haven't seen it. I don't know, because we're all kind of just shooting the shit, but y'all need to see Mandy.
Okay.
Out there. It's trippy, because you don't know what the fuck's going on to a certain extent. It gets real crazy. But I highly recommend it as far as just out there flicks.
Yeah. Well, I think Cage, he's ripe for a career comeback.
Yeah.
Because he had some success with Mandy, and now he's talking about doing National Treasure 3. Because, when your career's in the dirt, it's always good to go and do a sequel to get back from a popular series.
I feel like I
don't think he's ever had his career as went bye-bye.
I never felt like he's fell off.
He's chosen to make some of these things he's done, the direct-to-videos and stuff like that,
Oh, God, he supposed to be some kind of gangster with a mustache in one movie. I forgot what it was. It's just, it doesn't matter, because even if he does shit that's off the beaten path.
That was Face Off. No. At the beginning, he's got the mustache.
Also, he's like a mustache, a fake nose, the whole nine. Like, a whole nother, narco kind of guy.
Narco.
And, I feel like he will always be fine. Like him and Travolta will always be fine, even if they're real shit movies. It's because of who they are.
Right.
We're always gonna look in that fucking direction. So I can't say that he gonna go fell out. Now he's not on some Oscar nominated type shit, but I don't think he gives a fuck anymore.
So, their legacy's already cemented. Travolta with Saturday Night Fever and Pulp Fiction and all that, and Cage with the movies he did in the 90s, and he won an Oscar for Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So, they don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that they have these accolades when they were being serious, and now they're just doing, like, tongue-in-cheek, just internet popular kind of things, it's like, he's fine, dude. Because I did a competition where we were, like, doing, like, a movie draft on Nick Cage movies. Oh. And I went all over the place. I just went into, like, the goofy territory. Just because of the fucking internet.
Didn't you pick Gone in 60 Seconds?
I think I did.
I want to say you did, and I voted for you.
Thank you.
Because you picked Gone in 60 Seconds.
Because I picked, I tried to get, just the spectrum of who he was, because it was, really random. And he's just so many random fucking...
Lord of War.
Lord of War is good. I didn't pick that one. But that's actually low key a very fucking good movie.
Yeah.
He like knocks out and then he wakes up and there's African chicks hopping off of him.
That hurt my feelings a bit because I was like, I've never seen hot African chicks weaponized like ever until that movie.
Yeah,
like, they may have AIDS. I was like, that's kind of fucked up.
He's like, are you sick? Did we use protection?
That is terrifying though.
Yeah.
But that should be the case anywhere. Though. I'd be scared no matter where, even here. I'd be like,
yeah. We live in that day and age.
Please tell me I finished on your back. No? Oh, God. Oh, Christ.
Like, whenever there was a report of 50-year-old plus women being more sexually active that were single, there was also an outbreak of STDs among that age group of women.
Oh, at the old folks home?
Yeah.
It was fuckfest over there. I already know what you're talking about. It was insane. Sorry. Oh.
Yeah, so it's like, hey man, you may be like, hey,
watching Mark like, how am I going to cut this out?
This 50-year-old woman that I'm going to mess with is, can't get pregnant, but guess what? She's got something else.
Oh, why you had to go? Okay, we're done. I'm done. Caught here! There was so much to pick out of that because you told on yourself on like 2 different parts. Like, why would you just?
Why would you say that? I don't know.
That's scary. I'm getting closer to 50 and I'm single, so
Speaking of viruses, Cyrus the Virus.
Cyrus
trying
the
so
Virus.
hard to bring it back.
He bragged that he killed more people than cancer, which is probably a lie.
Also,
I went to Snopes. Snopes said he did not kill more people than cancer. I fact checked him.
He has to do like a lot. That's a lot. That's like at that point, it's like shut up.
Yeah.
But then to bring in Garland Green and like not have him like he's just there, just chilling out, just being an audience analog. That was weird.
Yeah.
That was retarded. Like, come on, Cyrus. Can we not have that character? Can we just?
They should have just called him Being Con Malkovich.
What is he talking about?
No?
National Treasure.
Okay, there we go.
I got that. That was actually
Shit, Malkovich though. He's another like in the '90s. It felt like he was in everything too.
Yeah.
For a long time there,
Yeah.
he did a lot of fucking
Man in the Iron Mask.
And now he's kind of done some crazy shit. Now, like his movie roles have been kind of just like.
Was he in Bird Box?
He was in Red.
I don't know. I never did watch Bird Box. I'm probably one of the only people on the planet never sat and watched it on Netflix.
It's good. It's good. I mean, honestly, it's good. Like I know it's like it was a big wave.
He showed up in that fucking oil movie with Mark Wahlberg, Deepwater Horizon. I'm like, oh, it's John Malkovich. He plays like this really kind of weird oil guy in it. It's strange.
Huh.
Yeah, he just shows up like in these movies now. I'm like, oh, there's Malkovich. And I didn't even know he was in the movie. I don't even think I saw his name in the credits when the movie started. He's just there. I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah. I guess his career is kind of taking that kind of turn too, where he just takes roles.
Just to re-up the money.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Because they don't get insurance, actors.
Yeah.
They got like fucked up shit with that. So he might be like, all right, I need to get a checkup. Let me go do this shit.
Do a movie, make a few $100,000.
Yeah, let me show up and just got... Because Mark Strong was in 1917 for like 2.5 seconds. I was like, he must need to pay a bill off or some shit.
Right. I need some money. Yeah.
Yeah, my phone's going to get cut off. I'm going to just go ahead and talk for like 5 seconds.
He was in Mile 22. I didn't realize that.
Who was?
John Malkovich. That was that movie with
Isn't that the
Mark Wahlberg.
Is that the Peter Berg film?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then
also,
Ronda Rousey's in it.
Why the fuck did they just have Powers Booth just narrate this film?
What, Con Air?
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter Berg.
It's alright, go fuck off now, Powers. Whatever, I don't give a shit. Nah, thanks. Give my money. Also, like, I didn't realize that was him in Red Dawn. Like, I always known him as old as fuck with the mustache and looking serious. I'd never seen a young Powers Booth.
Yeah.
And when I saw Red Dawn, I was like, man, it's like 2 different guys.
Yeah.
He was in Bird Box.
He was?
Yep.
He was the best character in Bird Box because he was the asshole. You know how every group, when it's like apocalyptic shit, he's an asshole, but he was 120% right. He was so mean, but like the whole time you're watching, like, I agree with you though. Like, I don't appreciate it, but I agree with everything you're fucking saying. Like, you're really mean.
Yeah.
You gotta stop, but you're so right. He was right to the very end, dude. It was good.
Yeah, everybody, when Bird Box came out, everyone was watching. I was kind of like, I'm going to avoid being trendy, and I just never watched it.
I literally put...
and a lot of Netflix movies have let me down. Like, I haven't really enjoyed... They're getting better now. Like, the first couple years when Netflix were putting out films, like, a lot of them sucked.
Like what?
Like Spectral, that was weird.
Didn't see that. So
yeah, some of the early Netflix films just weren't.
Bright was good.
Bright was okay. A little long. I wish they would shorten it. That was probably my only beef with Bright. Like, it was almost 2.5 hours. I'm like, could we cut about 20 minutes out of this movie?
They could have.
It just felt like it was really dragging, but I did like Bright.
I thought it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool to get like
really cool concept.
Training Day mixed with Lord of the Rings. I'm with it. Like that's a thing. That's a cool. It's I mean, even though it's tropes of things you see all the time, that was kind of something unique. And like any movie where I can't guess what's going to happen, you get brownie points. Or if it's like if it's a premise, I'm like, oh man, I would have never thought of that. You get brownie points. I'll just right off the rip.
Right.
Like it's easy for me. It's not hard to please with you because you see so much shit. Like I remember sitting in what movie was it? I think it was Wolverine Origins, and somebody said something, and I said the line out loud before he said it, and he said the exact same way, and I was like, oh fuck me, man. Like, every now and then when those things happen, it's bad. When we know exactly what's gonna happen. When somebody's doing a certain thing, you're like, oh, I think they're gonna fucking die, and it's like they do. Because I haven't seen Night of the Living Dead until like recently. Like
wow!
Because people talk, I knew the ending, for years. You know what I mean? Like, so I was like, oh man, I'm in no rush. And like the part where, because like I never knew about Tom and Judy in the movie, and like I was dying laughing. I knew they were gonna die because I knew the ending. But like when they're having their little shitty ass conversation, I was just like, oh, you guys are you're gonna die in the next scene.
Someone's gonna die.
And then when they did, I was like, oh shit! Like. The truck explosion was so... Because they didn't... You know how usually they'll cut to what's about to blow up and then cut back to them to kind of let you know what's coming? No.
Yeah.
He's just like, hey, let me get a seat. Oh, fuck. This is awesome. It's fucking awesome.
Thoughts on Con Air before we...
Oh, rating. I'm giving it an A. Not an A+, but it's definitely a fucking A. Easy.
A-.
A-.
How the fuck? I'm sorry, because you totally gave a rating, and then we're talking about like old people.
Oh, it's,
yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, you can cut that whole segment out.
Yeah.
Or I'll just leave it in there.
Yeah.
I can see you like Rain Manning, like how to get it out. I see it.
I'll probably go back and listen. I'll be like, fuck it, leave it in there.
Leave it in
Whatever.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They better just not remake this movie ever.
No, they won't.
No.
They won't.
I will fucking write in Hollywood.
They're gonna reboot other shit we don't need.
Yeah, Van Wilder. Yeah, they're gonna reboot Van Wilder. No, I don't know. I'm just thinking
they would do that.
Hilarious. Though. Yeah, they would.
Or make a sequel, or try to bring American Pie back. Ugh.
Ooh, man, American Pie. I mean,
the first
how do you redo Stifler's mom?
Then, Reunion. Reunion actually went under the radar. It's actually pretty good.
It's not bad. The poop as the truffle.
Yeah,
that was pretty funny.
There's some really funny stuff in American Reunion. The American Wedding wasn't very good, but Reunion's actually they brought it back around to being really funny.
I may or may not have seen that. I don't know.
Well, and it's funny because now we're older and we have kids. There's jokes in there that you'll get. You'll be like, oh, okay, because you look at it different than you're in high school.
Yeah.
So I do think American Reunion was pretty good.
Yeah, they got to leave that alone though. They got to stop.
Let's we got a little bit of news to cover. It's kind of a slow week.
Yeah.
In Hollywood. But Sam Raimi might direct Doctor Strange too.
I like this.
It's not confirmed yet, but it's basically confirmed when it hits news outlets.
I want him back.
That'd be nice. That actually would be really nice. Like, I like Sam Raimi a lot. I like, especially because they're going to be doing, like, it's supposed to be more of a horror type of deal. And he's perfect for it because, like, that fucking tentacle scene in Spider-Man 2 is borderline horror, bro. Like, people get fucked up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And this is like, but it's so like, it's done just enough. And then like, I think my favorite Sam Raimi film, this might be controversial, but it's Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, yes. With the gypsy lady at the bank.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
Yeah, dude. The thing's so jacked up.
Yeah. It's so good. And like, there's like layers to it. Like, I love Evil Dead and stuff. I really do. But like, as far as like modern shit, it's pretty fucking good, and like it's absolute gross out.
Yeah,
and I feel like he has a good eye for like humor in like the weirdest places.
Yes,
and like I feel like it'd be perfect, and especially with like Benedict Cumberbatch just being snippy as he is.
Yeah,
I think it'd be fucking perfect.
I think it could work.
Yeah, it could totally work
pretty well.
Yeah, I think so too. So
I don't see why he wouldn't do it though, because he's gonna back up the fucking truck.
Yeah.
Pour money on him. But like, but who was on the project ahead of time? Because he
Scott Dickerson backed out because of creative differences.
Basically, he's not sticking to the plan.
Right.
Because Edgar Wright leaving Ant-Man sucked.
Yeah.
because I really like him as a director, but like he has a distinct like thing he does, like a distinct style.
Right.
And, like you have to fall in line for certain shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck they picked the chick who did Selma. They were gonna have her do Black Panther, and I was like, I felt like they were just kind of just lazy.
Yeah.
Like Ryan Coogler should have been the first go-to. Like Selma guys, like when I didn't see the movie. I mean, maybe Martin Luther King slid over the top of the hood of a car to go fight crime. I don't know. It might have happened.
Maybe.
Might have been an amazing scene where Al Sharpton did like a fucking backflip, like did a cannonball special with Jesse Jackson. I'm trying to think of all the fucking civil rights people right now. I can't do it.
No, Coogler did great. I mean, I guess they're in pre-production on part 2 right now. I believe we're getting going ready.
I can't wait.
Yeah. It's like even his Creed, man. I really like. I thought Creed was really, really
hell yeah.
Creed 2?
Yeah, Creed 2 was good too.
So good. I forgot that it wasn't real. I really felt like he was in the hospital dying.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I remember when he was gonna go fight Baby Drago, and I looked at my watch. I was like, oh no, like, it's not time yet. Effed him up. Oh, he effed him up.
Yeah, because I read online that like even though Coogler wasn't able to direct Creed 2, like apparently he was real involved as a producer and calling the director, and the director was sending him dailies and stuff. And that's why the film still kind of feels like the Ryan Coogler film.
Yeah.
Because Coogler had a lot of hands in Creed 2.
Only thing I don't want from Coogler in Black Panther 2 is the fight choreography.
Yeah.
Because, watching Civil War Black Panther fight versus watching, like, Black Panther fight.
A lot of it was too close.
It wasn't just that.
It was fast.
But it was like borderline Jeet Kune Do shit he was doing in Civil War, dude. And then like you didn't see any of those badass kicks. Mm-hmm. And then like it was a lot more rolling. I was like, nah, come on, man, kick him. And like it was more like claw shit. He was way more violent in Civil War. I don't know because he's the main hero now. He can't be as like bloodthirsty. Maybe I don't know, but like. That was the only thing that kind of irked me a bit. It's just the action was the fighting from Black Panther wasn't as good martial artist looking, but it was more like just kind of MMA grappling stuff. I like the kicking and the scratching.
Kicking and scratching.
Yeah, it's kind of my jam.
Well, speaking of Marvel, Disney announced Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to hit in August.
Oh,
it's only 6 episodes. Far away. It's only 6 episodes.
6 episodes?
Yes,
I'm not shocked.
That's weird.
WandaVision's also only 6 episodes, and it's going to come out in December. So we're going to get both of them by the end of the year.
I'm not surprised, though. I'm not surprised about six episode stuff, only because these are like, they're busy, these people.
My one beef with The Mandalorian is that some of the episodes were short. They were 30 minutes. And so I'm hoping that if we're only getting 6 episodes, hopefully they're at least longer. We get 55 minutes to an hour.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably 45. It depends, man.
At least 45 minutes, yeah.
At least 45 minutes apiece. But like, I'm kind of okay with that, man. Because like, there's so much to watch. And I feel like that's a better way to make a guarantee that somebody's going to sit through it. Because Mandalorian, that's why I got done with Mandalorian before I got done with Watchmen and The Witcher.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Only because it was just...
It was fast.
Yeah. Super fast.
Super engaging, too.
Super fast. Like, really easy to kind of follow along. Like, even though I feel like 3 of those episodes of Mandalorian could have been 1. But if I see the Mandalorian switch... Like flip like any more fucking switches, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
Well, and its season 2 is coming out in October,
right?
So
I'm happy about that. That'll
more
help
Baby Yoda
bridge into Witcher season 2.
So make my daughter happy because she loves Baby Yoda.
I mean, he's cute. Like at first I was like, everybody get over it, and I saw him walk, and I was like, all right, fuck, okay, I get it. I get it.
And then the last bit of news, like I said, it's kind of a slow week. No new trailers or not. Well, we did have Super Bowl trailers, but the Super Bowl trailers were nothing new. It was also we'd already seen.
Yeah.
We're getting more information from Ewan McGregor on his Birds of Prey press tour about what's happening with the Obi-Wan series than we are from Lucasfilm themselves. And Ewan McGregor said, "Look, we didn't. The first couple of scripts weren't good. We pushed it back." He basically said production's starting in January, so almost a whole year back. Is what he's saying. Maybe sooner, but he goes, they're basically rewriting everything. Apparently the problem was the first, it's no secret that they're casting a young Luke Skywalker. And apparently the script was too similar to The Mandalorian, where Obi-Wan is trying to help a young Luke Skywalker, just like The Mandalorian is trying to help a young Baby Yoda. So they were like, okay, it's too, so I guess they're changing it some. to make it better, or not so much the same as The Mandalorian.
Fair.
I mean, hey, that's smart.
Yep.
I mean, if somebody smart enough to catch that, because that Star Wars fan base is trash.
Because I'm I'm really looking forward to Mandalorian. I mean, to the Obi-Wan series, though, because I'm just really excited for Ewan to come back to play that role again, because he was arguably the best part of the prequels.
He was, but like, I also want them to stop. I think the further you stay away from that main storyline, the better.
Yeah.
I feel like, because there's no stakes. There's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of like, oh, what's going to happen? Because like you pick a time period that has not been really covered. It was just kind of yada yada yada, New Order.
Yes.
Like, or First Order, excuse me. And like, it was kind of, what happened? What the fuck happened in between? Like, like, give me that. That's fine. Like, I wasn't big on Clone Wars. I never really fucked with that shit.
Yeah.
Rebels was legit great, though.
Rebels seemed like it was legit, but like I don't have the time. Like, I'll come back maybe one day, and I never did. And then when I found out they tried to bring, they did not try. They did bring back Darth Maul, and he had spider legs. Yeah. And then they're like, okay, spider legs are dumb to give him regular legs. And then like, oh, he got a brother too. And I was like, I don't care anymore. What was the name? Like something crazy.
Savage Opress.
Yeah, Savage Opress. Jesus, we get it. You're a badass. Fuck, like this. Come on. Just play word scrabble and just try to think of some mean names to put together. Like, it's over the top. Like I would never take him serious. Right. No, I'm sorry, Savage Opress. My bad. Go fuck yourself, man. Like, just do the form we always do. The one syllable, maybe 2 syllables for last name if you're fucking lucky. Like Chet. Chow Bao or some bullshit.
And that is the funny thing. Is like, I agree. The way they brought Darth Maul back in Clone Wars is kind of weird. But they handle him. It's the same writers who did Rebels, but they handle him better in Rebels. Like Rebels, his storyline kind of made sense and it didn't bother me. But Clone Wars, it was just kind of like I didn't really. It like just didn't flow right for me.
But the shit with his like with the women, the mothers and shit, that whole fucking thing. Because like I read up because like when I found out Darth Maul survived, I was like, what? Read all this shit. I was like, this is so much. Yeah. That they could have. I don't know. Put it in the fucking prequels. Like, the fact, because I was ready for Darth Maul all 3 movies. I was ready. I was like, I can't wait to find out how he seduces him into the dark side. Oh, this will be exciting. Oh, no, none of that. Oh, he's cut in half? Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah, biggest mistake of the prequels.
Fucking rid of Maul. The best guy. Yeah. Shout out to Ray Park, even though he did the King of Fighters movie, which was ass. Yeah. It was a King of Fighters movie. I don't know if you knew that.
No,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad. And it's like every acting martial artist you ever heard of is in there.
Wow.
Like the ones that don't do a bunch of awesome shit. Like the main villain in Elektra was in it.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
The Asian guy.
One of the
he's a good martial artist. But I can't remember his fucking name.
Yeah, that's all the news though. Slow news week, like I said.
Slow news week.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah, it's fine. I feel like we've been talking for eons.
Yeah. So before we get out of this, next week's episode, man, we're gonna have another guest friend of the show on.
Yes.
Jason from Bayou City Geeks is going to return to the show.
Yeah.
And we are going to talk RoboCop.
We get the best of both worlds. The fastest reflexes modern technology has to offer, onboard computer-assisted memory, and a lifetime of on-the-street law enforcement programming. It is my great pleasure to present to you RoboCop.
This guy's really good.
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
Old Detroit has a cancer. Cancer is crime.
Let the woman go. You are under arrest.
You better back up, pal!
Your move, creep.
What are your prime directives?
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney.
What is this shit?
Anything you say may be used against you.
He's a cyborg, you idiot. He recorded every word you said.
You're dead. We killed you.
His memory's admissible as evidence. You're gonna have to kill it. Get in the car, for God's sake!
the future of law enforcement.
Awesome.
And RoboCop is one of the first rated R movies I ever saw. Because I was about 10, 11 years old when it came out.
Yeah.
I want to say I saw... I remember seeing Die Hard and RoboCop around the same time I was that age. And I remember RoboCop kind of scared me when I first saw it.
That's
I had
fair.
never seen someone's arms get blown off before.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was like, at 10 or 11 years old, it was horrifying. I was like, wow, this is really gross. You know, you didn't think it was like... You didn't think about anybody dying. When you're 10 years old, you're just like, oh, that's really gross. So, yeah. So, my little RoboCop preview there.
You poor bastard, because like I always saw the TV version of it because like you know they were pushing the toys.
Yeah.
Right? And like I remember
animated series and all that. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was blazed out of my mind, and I saw it on Netflix, and I didn't know how hard Ed 209 went on that one guy. And I was just like, fuck.
And that's the thing. Like the versions when we were kids were the R-rated version. Then over the years, the uncut, unofficially NC-17 version is the one that airs now. Even I watch it now, and sometimes I forget, like, wow, the NC-17 version's really violent.
Yeah.
Like you said, the Ed 209 scene. I'm like, and all that was cut for the R-rated version.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Well, it
that
wasn't
makes sense.
cut completely, but there was just there was a different edit of it.
Less squibs. Because they were like, I need 85,000 squibs stat. You're like, what? Why? It's like,
yeah, even when Peter Weller's arm gets blown off, it's much more bloody in the NC-17 version.
It's like,
so yeah.
Did we have to put squibs on the bottom of his feet? Yes. All of it. Ed gives 0 fucks.
So, yeah. So that's RoboCop, next week's episode. And should be fun. I like RoboCop.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
But, Brandon, Colt 45 Podcast.
Yeah, man.
What's y'all's website? Colt 45?
It's Colt45podcast.com. Or you can just type in Colt 45 Podcast on Google. You'll find pretty much anything. We're on Google Play, Apple Podcasts.
That's how I stole your logo for our graphics. Now, I just Googled it. Yeah.
You could have asked me. When I saw it, I was like,
I thought about that. I was like,
No,
I should send Brandon message, send me a logo. I'm like, I was pulled off the web.
I do it too.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I'm not powerful enough to have it like not work.
Yeah. So, you know.
I didn't give a fuck. I was happy because usually people just don't even try. So thank you.
And a shout out to, we have a new Patreon. We usually do this at the beginning of the show, but I know Adrian will listen to the whole show. Adrian, thank you for joining our Patreon.
Thank you.
He just joined this week, and so we appreciate that. We appreciate the support.
Awesome.
And go to our website, therebelradiopodcast.com, for all your needs and everything, and social media links and all that good stuff. And get some more people to join the Patreon. The link is there. That would be cool. We'd appreciate it.
Much appreciated.
Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us, Brandon.
Hey, man, it's been a fucking blast, man.
It's been awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
And we appreciate it. This has been Mark.
This has been Matt.
And I'm Brandon.
Brendan?
Yes, you are. And as always, remember, just
Go there and do it.
Hey, you're listening to Rebel Radio Podcast, and this is Jay Muse. Snooch to the nooch. Go there and do it.